Hi guys, it's me, Crystal, with Love, Peace, Earth, Sea, and Gardening, and I'm back. Let's do some gardening cleanup. That's what we're gonna do. When I say it is a muddy mess out here, it is a muddy mess. So yeah, I need to clean up. It's water, standing water everywhere. I just need to clean up. I don't like it. I need to clean up. I was going to fertilize. I think I still am. Just put a little water on everything with some Alaska 511. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna harvest some more basil. No, I'm not. I ain't gonna harvest no more basil. No, I'm not. I'm lying. But I am going to harvest some echinacea and some peppermint. I know I'm gonna do that for a fact. And I'm not gonna do a lot. I'm just gonna do a little. I'm trying to cut it back some, but that's about it. I'm gonna see what the soil is looking like. Yeah, I think everything needs some fertilizer. Yeah, I think that's what it's a soaky water mess. I just gotta clean up, because when I look out my kitchen window and I look at everything over here, it's like, ugh. But this, I'm looking at this. Oh, it's y'all, this fig tree is supposed to be done. One no more figs on here, but it done grew another fig, y'all. It done grew another fig on here. So, but this was the last one, and then this is the other one that just came on. So I am going to harvest some of these fig leaves. I am. I'm gonna harvest some of them. The greens are looking much better after I picked them up. They're looking much better. So that's a plus. Like, that's trash just sitting around. It's tools are not where they're supposed to go. Sit in water with the dirt that I was going to reuse or try to filter through and reuse. It's sitting water here, and it still gets hot here in Texas. So I got to get I have to clean that up, because we can still produce some mosquitoes. It ain't cold enough yet to get rid of all. It still gets hot at a certain time, so I don't need mosquitoes trying to come through. That's what I don't need. And then I need to clean up and stuff, because this window right here is getting a bunch of gnats from outside in it. So we're going to have to seal this window. The seal, I'm looking at the seal now on it at the bottom, like right up in there is black. It is broken. So I'm gonna have to, I want to clean up everything and spray right here. I'm gonna have to spray. I gotta spray. I can't go around and not spray, because I don't need my Thanksgiving dinner full of gnats. And my house is a house that everybody's coming to, because the windowsill is full of gnats. They're dead. I put down some peppermint oil. My husband put down peppermint oil, so they did not live through that peppermint oil. So yeah, for the most part, it's just not clean to me. It's just junk. Oh, I gotta go back upstairs to get my twine and kind of straighten this up again. See what's going on with this, because this is, it's not what's going on with it. It's growing, and I appreciate it. I appreciate her for doing what she's doing. But she is really like, yeah, she testing my gangster. That's what she doing. But it's okay. It's okay. I love her. I love her anyway. Like, this one needs to go. I'm sorry, I'm not even looking. I put that one right there. Like, that needs to go there. This one can go like up here somewhere, and they all can just go up like Excuse me. Ooh, that was a spider right there in there. Let me see, can I get him? Because I hate for you to... Ooh, I did that. That hurt. Yeah, I hate for that to go in the house with me on my clothes. Yeah. And then there's another one just... I know I'm supposed to leave spiders alone, y'all, but I just don't want them in my house. Because then they make little cobwebs in your house. And they up so high, and I got tall ceilings, and I'm like, child, who finna keep getting on this ladder to get you off of there? But yeah, this need to go up. And yep, I need to put all that up so she can start produce. She only produces one time a year, but yeah, we need her to produce. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this camera down and let y'all see what I do. So I'm gonna start with this area first, cause y'all, this is this right here is what's getting me. I need to declutter this. This is what's getting me. But yeah, all right, sit back and just watch. I don't know if I planted this or this was just here, but as you can see, another like cucumber or something in the cucumber family is growing here. That's just the crazy part. And as y'all can see, the bag was sitting on it. That's the crazy part. But this corner looks 10 times better. It looks 10 times better. I have to get rid of my citrus fertilizer because I guess the sweat heat got water inside of it. So Some said, look, I may need to look at the rest of the fertilizer I just put in there. I didn't realize it was sitting out during this rain, but yeah, so we're gonna finish cleaning up the garden. We can't cry about spilt milk right now. We're just gonna finish cleaning up the garden and see what happens. Yeah. All right. Okay, so that was a quick garden cleanup. It's looking a little better. It really is. To be honest with you, it really is. I'm just gonna leave that hole right there. I'm not gonna plant anything right there for right now. Not until next year. So yeah, the mealybugs just took all the nutrients out of that plant. I was able to fight it off the other ones. So yeah, I do need to trim all this back, but I think I'm gonna wait till the spring to trim it back. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I feel like if I trim it back now, it's gonna force it to grow, and I really don't want it to start growing. I really want it to start growing in the spring, if that makes sense. Well, for the spring, that's what I'm trying to say. But for the most part, everything is cleaned up. Yeah. I picked up all the stakes and stuff that I had here. I keep picking up this here, and it keeps falling in between here. I don't know why, but okay. I put the wagons on top of each other like this. I cleaned up over here, put the chair back because the chair hadn't been there for 3 or 4 months. Yeah, it's looking 10 times better over here. I threw away those dead trees that I tried to start. They were mimosa branches. They didn't work. They molded. So yeah. For the most part, everything looks good, guys. I thought I was gonna be, oh, I see something else I need to add in the trash. I didn't come down here, but yeah, this needs to go in the trash, so I'll add it to the trash, that bucket. But for the most part, guys, everything is done. I need to come out here and harvest some of these Tabascos. Oh yeah, this stuff here in here needs to go in the trash. I forgot about that. I'll get another trash bag and do it. For the most part, everything is done. It's clean. It's not bothering my OCD, I guess is what you want to call it, because my husband say I get kind of antsy when things get junky. Only thing is, like, the grass around here is bothering me. I never mulched this part here or even laid weed barrier paper down here, so that part is not a problem. And all this grass that grew up through here from grass cuttings. But I can't do it right now because of the fact that if I do it, it defeats the purpose of the rain that's gonna come again this week. So it's supposed to rain again this week, even though we had a bunch of rain already. So we're getting ready to get more rain coming. And this is the soggy. Remember I told you guys when we first moved in here, all this was the soggier part. So that's why I put the raised beds over it, and we don't even have to worry about it. Like I was sinking in the mud. I don't know if you can see the footprint there, but I was sinking in the mud here, and then all of this stays wet right here. I am going to plant some more beans here. Not plant, throw out beans so they can absorb it, and not to grow, but to soak up all that water. Yeah, and I'm just gonna harvest some of this eucalyptus, some peppermint. I'm not gonna do the basil salt because my husband is finna ready to cook the a Biscoff banana. I'm trying to see how he said it. A Biscoff banana pudding cake. So that's his specialty. That and a caramel cake. And then he's going to make a pie. I don't know what kind of pie. But then when he gets out the kitchen, I'm gonna make my sweet potato pies. I could be talking to you guys this way, but when he gets out the kitchen, I'm gonna make my sweet potato pies, my apple pie, and then I already have my cornbread getting stale for the dressing, if that makes sense. My grandmother called it getting stale, but she just made it up, and she said stale cornbread was better than fresh cornbread. So I follow Granny's recipe. And the only thing my husband has to cook other than those, he told me to take a break on the dessert because I normally would make a peach cobbler pound cake, Italian cream cheese cake, a German chocolate cake, and I'm trying to remember what other cake, and then just a regular pound cake. I would make those. So I will make those, and then I would make 3 to 4 sweet potato pies. When I make the sweet potato pies, the bar would, or at the other house, it would be the buffet would be crawling with desserts. But what I did do yesterday was make, and it wasn't for Thanksgiving, it was just to eat on. So we, you know, if we had a sweet tooth before Thanksgiving, we could eat on, the guests could eat on, whatever. Brown butter chocolate chip cookies. So I made that, I made it last night. So yeah, we're just gonna have his Biscoff banana pudding cake, whatever pie he's gonna make, and then I'm gonna make the sweet potato pies. I think he really want to do the sweet potato pie this year. He's trying to help me out because he knows I'm doing both channels and I'm cooking, cleaning. And I think he's just trying to help me out because he's been taking half the house to clean. He took upstairs and completely cleaned and dusted upstairs and cleaned the bathrooms upstairs and everything. And then I've been doing downstairs in between cooking. And I think he's just trying to help me out some, and I appreciate it. I appreciate him so much for it. I have not worked out this week. This is crazy. I have not worked. Well, it's only Tuesday, but still, I normally hit the ground running on Monday. But it was raining Monday. Today, I just don't feel like doing it. I went to bed with an extreme headache. And I know it's from not drinking enough water because I was in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen. Why don't I just pick up a bottle of water? Well, I didn't put none in the refrigerator. So I was just like, I don't want that. So I got my Starbucks cup with the straw. And I filled it up with water. I only drunk half of that. So, which is crazy. So I know I went to bed with a headache. Then I cooked, like I said, I cooked my cornbread. I cooked those brown butter chocolate chip cookies. And I made, I cooked my macaroni and put it in I put it under cold water, and I put it in a plastic bag. So, and then I stick it in the refrigerator, in a Ziploc bag, and I stick it in the refrigerator. And, I call her back. That's my sister. And then once I put those in the refrigerator, and I was done with that. So tomorrow, no, today, what's today? Tuesday. So Tuesday, I'm gonna do the sweet potato pies. Sorry about that, guys. So what I was saying was, my goal today is to cook the sweet potato pies if my husband doesn't take that over. But I don't have a recipe for the sweet potato pies. Let me tell you why. I watch my granny make them. I watch my mama make them. I've never seen them use a recipe. They don't. And I do the same thing. So what I do is, hear me out. I make up enough sweet potatoes so that I peel my sweet potatoes first, and then I cut them up and I boil them. I strain the water off, and then I dump in all the ingredients. The last thing I put in is eggs, because I always paid attention that the last thing that they put in was eggs, because they taste it to see if it's enough. And I think that's how my great grandmother, that's how my great grandmother did it as well. I don't ever remember her using a recipe for her sweet potato pies. Even after she passed, and even after she passed and my mama got her recipe books and stuff, that was not even, alright, sorry about that. The 30 minutes was up on the camera because it'll cut off. But even when she passed, my mom got her recipes. I never saw a recipe for sweet potato pie. So everybody just dumped. I just dumped. And not to brag, but everybody puts in an order for my mom's sweet potato pies. Am I on that level yet? I don't think so. Hers is like sweet potato pie candy almost. It's not sweet, but it's, everybody takes a slice of sweet potato pie and put it on their dressing. And they eat the sweet potato pie with dressing. So I grew up with, we don't do cranberry sauce. We do a sweet potato pie on top of the dressing. My daughter has to have a sweet potato pie on her dressing. Now, she's vegan now, so I don't know what she's gonna do. I don't know what she's gonna do. But as for me and my house, we eat meat. So, hallelujah. Yeah. Thank you, Jesus. Anyway, yeah, but I'm gonna cook the sweet potato pies when he get out of the kitchen. So that'll be later on this evening. But newsflash, I ain't making but 3. Oh, I had to make sure I was rolling up the right amount of fingers. I ain't cooking but 3. So one of them will be a apple pie. I'm assuming will be an apple pie. Even if it isn't, I think I'm gonna have to make up a crust, a topping for the apple pie, which is fine with me. I ain't got no problem with that. But I could have sworn I already had some already made dough topping or whatever, crust topping, whatever, pie topping. That's what I'm trying to say. In the freezer. It's so much stuff in the freezer for me, gardening and freezing and things that I didn't can or dehydrate. It is so much in the freezer. So I have to take my time and just go through it and pull it out. So yeah. But for the most part, if I gotta make it from scratch, it's fine. I was just looking for a cheap way. But again, Wednesday I'm gonna cook my greens, my mustards, my turnips, and probably some of them celeriac. I've been saying it wrong the whole time, so it's celeriac leaves that I put in there, because I thought it was maybe a mustard or something like that. And I was like, Lord, we've been eating poison. Because when I researched, I was like, Lord, we've been eating something that may not agree with us, but that's fine. We're gonna eat some of that anyway. They'll be good and bitter. They'll be good and bitter. I know it's gonna be mustard, turnips, and I doubt if it's collards in there. I doubt it's gonna be collards, because if it's collards, I'm gonna have to cook them. Kale, that's what it is. Kale, mustard, turnips, and kales. I'm gonna mix them together, and because when I cooked some last Sunday like that, mustard, turnips, and kales, and I seen a lady who's from Ohio, but she lives in San Antonio, Texas, on TikTok, and her whole garden, I mean almost her whole backyard is her garden, y'all, and it's in ground. I was so jealous. I was. But the thing about that is, her garden was beautiful, and she said she tried it herself. Collards, turnips, and kale mixed together. She said it was so good, like that lacinato kale. Y'all know I wanted to try it, so I did, and it was delicious. I never thought about putting that together, whatever, but it was good. It was really, really good. It was good. She was on to something. Now, I don't do greens. What is this? Is this millibug on me? Y'all. That's a millibug. That's what a millibug, I'm trying to get closer. That's what a millibug looks like. When I took up that plant over there, that my dinner plate, my summerific hibiscus, that's what the millibug looks like. It's white and it looks like little cotton. If you can see that. And I'm finna take them off and smash them. Yuck. Rub it on the leaf. But I'm glad I looked at it, because I was like, it hit me in the head, and I wanted to make sure I didn't have millibug on me. But that's what it looks like. And that's what starts that white stuff all over your plant. Millibug. So if I'd have took these clothes on the inside, it probably would have got all over the plants inside. So, and I have a ton of plants inside. Oh, I need to bring my other plants into the garden, because my dog keeps tearing up my ivies, and he's getting high off of them. It's not making them sick, but it's getting them high. So, and I think he likes that high feeling. So I'm finna, yeah. We're finna get rid of that. And then, I do need to, I just put the, neem oil up, but I still need to spray everything with neem oil. I do, because it rained all day. It rained all evening Sunday and all day Monday. So we're gonna I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to get that up. I'm gonna have to spray that. I'm looking at, I'm saying I have to get that up, because yeah, my tree just gave me some old pine needles, and my husband drinks that pine needle soda when he has an an upset stomach, like when he needs a Sprite or whatever. He just drinks the pine needle soda, and it's not bad. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. I must say, it is really good. I thought it would have been like soda-y. It's not. If you drink an Alani energy drink, then it's on that level. So the carbonation is not real carbonation, if that makes sense. So I can take it. But yeah, she just gave me some more. I appreciate it. And I'm sitting right under. I'm just praying a branch don't break and hit me in the head. Because I had a client. She was walking in the park, and she loved outdoors. And she camped, her and her husband went and camped. And God rest his soul, her husband just passed. But they went camping together. He was a cowboy. He was a real cowboy. They went camping together, fishing together, hunting together. They did everything together. And she was outside walking, and on a trail walk, and a branch fell and hit on top of the head. But that was years ago. She's fine. She's walking back. She could do everything she could do before. But to see her do things without her husband is like, wow. Because they did everything together ever since they met. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, as far as cooking, that's all I'm gonna do is my greens, my green bean casserole. I'm going to do a corn pudding. I normally do green beans, pickled green beans. I do them, cut up a potato and put it in there. That'd be so good. But my husband doesn't eat those kind of green beans, and neither does my kids. So it would only be me eating those green beans. But that's what my granny used to cook, so I used to love them. I'm not cooking a potato salad this year. I'm not. Nobody eats it but me. In my house, nobody eats it but me. My kids don't eat potato salad. They just don't. My son, and the reason why I'm gonna put the kale in there, because my son like collard greens. He'll eat the other greens, but collards are his favorite. He loves collard greens. Y'all, it is so many hogs out here, it ain't even funny. But he loves collard greens, and I'm gonna put the kale in there and be like, oh, it's collard greens. You do not know the difference. You do not know the difference. Unless you just up on taste. But I think I can trick him. Because he's up on taste. But I think I could trick him. I'm trying to think of what else I'm going to cook. As a matter of fact, I got a list in my phone. I got a list in my... Why is it not... I didn't ask you to recognize my face. I need you to recognize my thumbprint. But... I have... And to be honest and fair, I didn't... Like, I have dressing. I have greens. I have sweet potatoes. I have... Oh, and I'm going to make my sweet potatoes... That'll be like one of the last things that I make. Because... on Thursday morning, it will be the sweet potatoes that I will make. The corn pudding, as well as the green bean casserole. That will be the last thing that I make. My husband is going to cook the turkey probably Wednesday, and the ham Wednesday. And again, it's just a small ham because I'm the only person in my house that will eat ham. Do I run to it? But I do like ham. I do love ham. I made the cranberry sauce already. They looking for me to make up a punch that I normally make up, and which is my Yuletide. That's what I sell in my store, my Yuletide. I make that up in a crock pot, and they can drink it hot or cold or whatever. I think I'm gonna make up 2 batches, one hot and one cold. So depending on however they're feeling or whatever, hopefully nobody comes sick, but they can drink it cold or they can drink it hot. I think I'm gonna make up one the night before and put it in the refrigerator, the day before and put it in the refrigerator so to get a chill, and then make up another one in a crock pot so it'll be hot. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. My sweet potato pies, and I put a cake, but my husband is taking care of the cake. I'm not cooking much, y'all. I'm not cooking much. I normally would have greens, green beans, green bean casserole, sweet potatoes, sweet potato pies, potato salad, all kinds of desserts. I just named y'all about 7-8 desserts that I would normally make. I would normally make I would do my dressing. I would normally do a spiral ham or a shank ham. I normally would do y'all, it'd be so much food. It would be so much food. Dinner rolls. Y'all, it would be so much food that I would have. I learned that I can't eat all of that with this surgery that I've had. I cannot eat all of that. So I'm not going to get all of that because I want to sample everything. With a sample, my sample size is a teaspoon of everything, and that will meet up with, plus my meat, and that will meet up to my 3 ounces of meat and what I'm supposed to eat. I can't do it. And it's not, and I still won't get everything. If that makes sense, I still won't get everything. But thank God for my garden this year, because I didn't have to purchase anything. I just had to purchase the turkey, the ham, the sweet potatoes, because I did not grow any, and everything else came from the garden. Everything else came from the garden. And onions, I end up getting them for free. And I cut them up and put them in the freezers. The bell peppers and the peppers came from the garden. The corn I got from the market. Not the store, the market, farmer's market. and milk. That's pretty much everything I really had to purchase. And the condiments that I was low on, that I didn't really, that me and my husband really don't use, but I use for everybody else. That's about it. I'm not, I'm doing a lot of cooking, but I'm not. The little bit that I got, I'm making a lot of, if that makes sense. Like the mac and cheese, I'm making a lot of it. The corn pudding, I'm making a lot of it. The green bean casserole, I'm making somewhat. I normally make a small dish of it, but I'm making a lot of it. The dressing, of course, I make a lot of it. That never stays around. It never stays around. The turkeys, I'm not doing a whole turkey. I got 3 turkey breasts. Most of my husband family don't eat meat on the bone. I don't know. But I didn't have to buy turkey, like turkey broth, chicken broth, or whatever, because I made turkey stock from last year bones from my parents' turkey and my sister and brother-in-law's turkey. So I tell them, don't throw away your bones, give me your bones. I'm finna make turkey stock, and I do. So with whatever that I use to cut up or whatever, I normally put it in bags and put in like the ends of the onions, the tops of the bell pepper, and the inner parts of the bell pepper. I bag that up in some plastic bags and stick it in the freezer. So when I get ready to make my stock, I put it all in a roaster pan with water and all the seasons I'm gonna use, and just let it cook for 8 hours to overnight. I may cook it real slow overnight, go to sleep and wake up the next morning, and then I pressure can it. And I normally get about 6 to 8 jars, quart jars from that. And I split it between myself, my mom, and my sister. Everybody get 2 apiece. I may get 3. No, this year I gave my sister 3 because she cooks for the homeless. I want to say that's what it is. She cooks for the homeless. She doesn't go and serve them, but she cook it and take it to them, and they feed in a lower income community. So yeah, I gave her 3 jars so she can use it for whatever she's using her stuff for, and it'll be, yeah. But for the most part, I'm finna get off this camera, y'all. I was finna tie up that thing. I got the string out here. I couldn't find my string that I use outside, so I went inside and got the inside string that I use. And I'm gonna take this back in the house because I'm not finna mess with that today. But I am finna cut this. I am finna cut this eucalyptus and peppermint and take it inside so I can make my sick day simmer pots. I'm gonna dehydrate them and make my sick day simmer pots so that I can have it for when I get ready to package them up and put them on the market. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. I did a test run and I just kind of sat outside. You know how they have, because out here where I live, they have garage sales everywhere. I did a test run and I sat it outside. I sat outside, so yeah. And it's sold from the community, not the people driving by. Yeah. We're gonna keep that up. We're gonna keep that up. But alright, guys, remember, if there's someone you're upset with, forgive them, because forgiveness is not for them, but it is for you. And life is too short. Be blessed, be safe, be prosperous, and love all that you can love. And y'all, excuse my voice sounding like this, because it's early in the morning and I just woke up. These kids is out here playing. They ain't got no school. You can hear them. I ain't knocking them. Get you some energy. We don't see kids outside playing anymore. They always on the video games. But these kids decide to be outside to play. I appreciate that. But if you are new to this channel, I want to say welcome. Go ahead and hit the like button, the subscribe button, and notification bell so you'll be notified of every time that I upload a video. And if you are new to be good, I want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome back, because without you, this channel will not be what it is today. And guys, remember, let's run these numbers up to more than what it's been, guys. Let's go ahead and hit that button to get to 1,000 likes, 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 shares, hey, even 1,000 comments. Let's run it up, guys. I appreciate it, because I can't do it without you. I can't. But I appreciate each and every one of you. And remember, if you want to know, and remember, if you want to know how to start a garden, go ahead and get you a bucket, put you some dirt in it, drop you some seeds, water, sit back and watch it grow. The best advice you can get is trial and error. It's okay to watch somebody else and get information and see what they're doing so you can try to mimic it. It's okay. But the best advice you can get is trial and error. Just get up and do it yourself. Alright, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. I love each and every one of you. Bye. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.